Power. Every builder needs it, and every project depends on it. But if you've ever worked in a garage, a cabin, or outdoors far from an outlet, you know how frustrating it is to drag extension cords across the ground or listen to a gas generator scream in your ear. I wanted something better, quiet, compact, and completely self-sufficient. So I built my own portable power station. Not a store-bought battery pack. A real workshop-grade unit that could run saws, drills, lights, and even charge my laptop all at once. The goal was simple: mobility without compromise. I wanted something that could move with me, not limit me. The first step was designing the core system, the heart of it. I started with a 100 AMP-hour LifePo battery, the same kind used in off-grid setups. It's safer, lighter, and lasts thousands of cycles. I built a wooden enclosure for it, compact but strong, using 3/4-inch plywood with aluminum corner guards. Not just to protect it, but to give it that industrial workshop aesthetic. Inside the box, I mounted a pure sine wave inverter, rated at 1000 watts continuous 2000 surge. That's enough to handle almost any power tool I use daily, from the circular saw to the shop vac. The inverter converts the battery's 12 volts DC into standard 220 volts AC outlets, just like you'd find in a wall socket. Next to it, I installed a 2.0 AMPPT charge controller. This would regulate the solar input, letting me recharge the station directly from panels on sunny days. Wiring came next. Heavy 4-gauge copper cables, properly fused with an inline 100 fuse between the battery and inverter. No shortcuts. Electricity doesn't forgive laziness. Every connection was crimped, heat shrunk, and double-checked for polarity. I added a master disconnect switch and a digital voltmeter on the front panel, so at a glance I could see battery level, output voltage, and current draw. On the outside, I mounted 2 standard AC outlets, a 12-volt cigarette-style port, dual USB fast chargers, and an XT60 port for DC tools. The key was flexibility. I wanted to power everything from my cordless tool chargers to my soldering iron. To make it more practical, I mounted the entire unit on a steel frame with wheels. Think of a rugged toolbox that happens to power your workshop. Once the wiring was done, I closed the lid, flipped the switch, and heard the quiet hum of the inverter come to life. That moment never gets old, watching a system you built from scratch turn raw energy into usable power. I plugged in a drill, smooth, no lag, no voltage drop. Then I connected my LED work lights, my grinder, and finally my small shop vac, all running together without a hitch. The inverter barely broke a sweat, but I didn't stop there. The beauty of a DIY system is scalability. I added Anderson connectors on the side, allowing me to link a foldable 200W solar panel for recharging in the field. On sunny days, I could go from 0 to full charge in about 6 hours, completely off-grid, no fuel, no noise. The whole setup cost me around $450, less than a third of what commercial power stations with half the capacity cost. There's something incredibly empowering about that. When you build your own system, you don't just save money, you understand it. You know what each wire does, what each fuse protects, and how to repair it if something goes wrong. It stops being a device and starts being your system. To finish the build, I added a fold-down handle on top, labeled each port cleanly, and painted the case matte black with yellow corner accents. Rugged, minimal, and unmistakably DIY. Why? It doesn't just look functional, it looks intentional. Now, whether I'm standing outside, filming a project on location, or powering tools during an outage, this unit has become essential. It's silent, reliable, and built like a tank. And the best part? No dependency. No noise, no fumes. Just pure, quiet power wherever I need it. If you're thinking of building your own, here's the truth. It's not complicated, but it demands respect. Electricity is simple, but unforgiving. Measure twice. Fuse every line. Use real gauge wire, not bargain bin cable. Once you build it right, you'll never go back. Because when your tools run off something you engineered yourself, every cut, every spark, every light in your workspace means more. It's not just power, it's self-reliance made real.